Hello everyone. Hope you guys are doing great today. So in my today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the management con call that companies do, and why do I believe that management call is the GPS for investing. Right. I'm going to talk to you about that in detail because I don't know, everybody would have used GPS. We use GPS so that we do not get lost. We know the direction that we are taking. We know how long will it take for us to reach, and if there are any issues or anything, we get the rerouting and all this. Same way, management calls con call also is the same way, because no matter how much we read the annual report, go through the profit numbers, read the past balance sheet, but if we are not listening to the management call or going through it, right, it's like, how to put it, investing without any navigation. So let's look into what is actually a management call and understand why I believe that management call is like a GPS. So what happens every quarters, the companies come out with their results, and once the results are out, they generally arrange a conference call. And in this conference call, management comes and tells about the company, where they are right now, what are they planning for the future, if there are any challenges, and obviously at the end they answer any questions that the people on the call or the analyst might have. So the first thing that we need to look into is the destination, which I is it's like a company vision, right? Like in GPS, how we enter the destination and we know how long will it take for us to reach us. Same way, the company at times gives their vision, in long-term vision, in the management call. So we need to listen very clearly and understand where the company is going. For example, if we take an example of Sky Gold, right? So if I can read for you. So they are clearly saying that they have a vision of FY 2030, where they want to reach a revenue of around 18,000 to 90,000 crore with a PAT margin of around 5.2%. So they are very clear. So this is how we come to know what is the destination that Sky Gold is trying to reach, and how long are they going to take to reach it, and are we okay with it. So that's the first thing that we come to know. Second thing is, like, I call this a current location, or which is equal to present business reality. Over here, right, the management tells where the business is standing right now. So, and they talk about how the demand is, what is the cost, what is the margin, and are things good or are things bad. Over here, we come to know and understand this. Like, for example, if the last con call that I attended from V2, for V2 retail, right? So the management was quite confident of the way the business is doing right now. Everything is going in the right direction, and they're confident that this will continue forward. And the third thing is, like, how in GPS, right, we get traffic alerts or issues there. Same way, in the con call also, the management tells if there are any issues. So there are two kinds of management. Okay, one management, who are not genuine, generally will try to hide such information or try to use big jargons. But the management which is genuine, right, they will in advance inform the investors, like, okay, if there are any issue with the raw material prices, if the export is slowing down, or if the microfinance circle is turning. Because I'll be very honest with you, if I take the example of Arman Financial, they very well, back in 2024, when the microfinance cycle was turning in the wrong direction, they already gave a hint and told that things are going to get bad. So genuine management on the con call will always tell if something is, some challenges are there, is it going to impact the business or not, and they're going to inform in advance. The third thing is like rerouting, right? When you use GPS, if the road is closed or something is gone wrong, or we have taken the wrong direction, generally it gives us another direction to reach the destination. Same way, in the con call also, management, if something has gone not right or something unexpected happened, they tell us what are they doing differently, or what are they going to do differently in the future, so that such things can be avoided. So we need to keep a close eye on that. So so these are the things. And the other thing is, right, it also tells what is the future plan. So we need to keep an eye on all these things. And why do smart investors do not ignore the con call, right? See, I've written down certain points so that I don't miss out on it. So two investors may read the same earning report, but people who listen to the con call, right? What is the difference, right? They we can understand the confidence in the management tone. No matter what the management is trying to say, I mean, we as human beings, we have also heard from our friends when certain they say certain things, we can make a difference whether they are confident or they are not confident. Right? Same way, we can differentiate in their tone and understand whether management is confident or not. Are there any hidden concerns? Are the analysts asking tough questions, and how management is responding to that? And what are the future guidance clues? Right? You These all things matters, because sometimes what management says matters less than how we see it, right? Because the management may try to paint a very good picture, but with the way they speak, the tone that they use, right, it helps us to understand whether the answer is right or wrong. So these are signals. It might be right, it might be wrong, we don't know, but it definitely helps us, and to take a better decision. So in short, great investors do not just track numbers, but they track where the direction is. Because see, a lot of people say that we need to read the balance sheet. I am okay. People who want to go through the balance sheet and everything, but we need to understand balance sheet tells you where the company has been. It does not tell you where the company is heading. I mean, because I can give you a lot of examples of recent, right? You can read the balance sheet of Asian Paints, HDFC, Kotak, all TCS of the past. But did that help investors make any money in the past 5 years? No, right? Because balance sheet tells you about the past. Management con call, and the guidance tell you where the company is heading, and that helps you take a better decision. Okay, because management call show tells you where what it is going, like how GPS tells us, right? Where we have to go, what direction we have to take, what we have to avoid. Same way, through the management call, we understand all these things and we become much, much better investors. And we know what whether do we need to continue investing in this company, whether do we want to cut back the position, whether do you want to add more. It all depends, right? So I just have one thing for you to learn and understand is, right, that if you are tracking companies, right, and if you are going through the numbers, right, I would encourage you to attend the con call, especially for the companies where we have personally invested, right? Because over there we will understand what is the management tone, what are they saying, and how to say, and understand where the company is heading, right? And you can use the same analogy as GPS and see whether are we heading in the right direction, or are things getting bad? Do we need to take a different direction? All these things will help us. And if you have liked this video, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you and God bless you.